guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. I am filming this a couple of days before Christmas, but when this video goes out, it'll be the weekend after, so I really hope you guys are having a lovely holiday. I am feeling a little tired today. These holidays are turning out to be crazy busy for me. As you saw at the start of the video, I have been fitting like crazy. It's been a very busy week and I'm getting a lot of orders in for my activewear business, so I'm having to work all day, come home, pack packages and send them off. I'm very grateful and blessed, but I am ready for a few days of downtime because it has been a lot and I'm feeling a little bit tired. So as you saw at the start of the video, I did a showroom for Ralph Lauren. I fit for them and I do some showroom for them. And the showroom that I did yesterday was for their coats and they're just so beautiful. I just love being in the Ralph Lauren space in their showroom. They're absolutely lovely to work for, and just the workmanship and the fabric there, it's beautiful. So I did a full day of showroom for them yesterday, and on my way there I accidentally, on Park Avenue I think it is, there's a little Swedish, is it Swedish? I think it's Swedish. It's a little Swedish market and it was so adorable. They had all their Swedish candies and all their traditional Christmas things. It was so adorable. I ended up getting a little ornament for our tree, a little horse ornament and some Swedish candy. So if you want to go and look at a little market, it's on Park Avenue and I think 39th Street. It's really gorgeous if you want to go and have a look. So yesterday I got home pretty late, but I did come home to a really beautiful package. I got a notification on my way home that they were trying to deliver flowers and I didn't know who they were from, so it was a lovely surprise when I got home. I came home to a beautiful bunch of Christmas flowers. They smell so beautiful and they're actually from my mom from Australia. They're actually from my mom in Australia. She just sent them to us just to wish us a happy Christmas, which is sweet. I don't hear many people talk about this, but there is a sense of guilt and sadness when you have moved away from your country around the Christmas time. I can't always be with my family just because Australia is so far away. It's a 24-hour flight from New York, so it's a long way to go, and just with work and everything and my businesses this year, I couldn't make it back to Australia. So as much as my family, they love and encourage, Australians are just like that. We encourage travel, we encourage exploring the world. It is a little, you feel guilt around the holidays of not spending it with your family, especially when your parents are getting older. And yeah, no one really talks about that, but when you're an expat and you have moved to a different country and you have a life and build a life so far away from your family, it is hard around the holidays. Also, I came home to a package that I ordered a couple of weeks ago from Classic Dressage. She is a UK-based dressage store, and I've actually bought a finesse bridle from her last year. And I just had such a great experience with her, just shipping it to me, and she's just lovely. So I ordered some pieces from her and they just arrived when I went down to get my flowers, so I thought I would unpack them with you. So I don't know if all the pieces came because I ordered a jacket and I can't remember what I ordered, a jacket and like a long sleeve top and some socks. So I'm not sure if they're all in here or I'm getting a second package, but let's see. Oh no, it's all in here. So I ordered a Pikeur. I love anything to do with Pikeur. When I was competing back in the day, I used to compete every weekend in dressage back in Australia, and my breeches, my jacket, everything was Pikeur. And I'm probably not saying that right, I'm terrible with brand names, but Pikeur is how I say it. So I saw this jacket on her website. I need some more outerwear just to throw on top of my riding shirts, ones I can ride in. Like my Holland Cooper jacket, I love it, but it's so thick that if you keep it on too long, once you're warmed up, like you have to take it off. So I wanted something a little bit more lightweight that I could keep on in the colder weather and ride in. So I got this Pikeur jacket. It's called their Fleece jacket. It's in a really pretty color. It's like an espresso color. It's really pretty. And it has the details, like the crystals around the hood with the brand logo. Oh, it's really cozy. It has a really nice warm fleece on the inside, so this is going to be really nice. And look at the label on the side. And I want to say, I'll have to look it up and I'll let you know in the description box below, but I'm pretty sure this is waterproof as well. Oh my gosh, that's such a cute little design. I was like, why is that stuck? It's a little magnet. So the hood, that's so cool. The hood stays in place in a little magnet. That's actually genius for riding. So when you're riding, the hood's not gonna like go all over the place as like your sitting trot. I actually really like that. And I also got a ribbed riding sweater, I guess you would call it, from Pikeur, the same brand. And it's just, that's really nice. It has the same crystals across the chest as the jacket. And it's just, I just need more winter long sleeved riding sweater, so honestly that's why I got it. I have the ones I got from Ralph Lauren, but I only have the 2, so I just need more because it's getting really cold. We had our first snow here in New York yesterday, and I think it's like, I woke up to like 15 Fahrenheit, which is extremely cold. There's still snow on the ground because it's so cold, it hasn't melted. So it's getting a little chilly, so I just thought that I would need another long sleeve riding shirt. And then I've been meaning to get a really nice riding belt just for when I'm wearing my breeches and if I go for lessons outside of the barn, just to look a little bit more professional. So I got this belt from Cavalleria Toscana and I just got it in a black. It's really beautiful. So yeah, I've been needing to get a really nice belt. I do have belts, but I just wanted a really nice one, so I grabbed him in the black. And then these socks, I originally put the Pikeur socks to match the jacket, and she's so lovely. She WhatsApped me and was like so apologetic. She's like, we're actually sold out of the Pikeur socks. She's like, but can I replace them with Woof wear socks? She's like, they're really amazing. They're made of bamboo fiber and they're super warm. And I was like, sure, I don't care. I was like, yeah, put them in, I don't mind. And I just got them out and they are so soft. I have never heard of this brand before. It's Woof wear. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. They're long riding socks. It's in a waffle knit and it's antibacterial and they are so soft. So I got, there's 2 pairs in here, which is awesome because I think the Pikeur socks I ordered was just 1 pair. So there's 2 in here, which is amazing. And they're in the black and gray. But that was my haul from Classic Dressage. If you want to check her out, her website's amazing, and even though she's based in the UK, the shipping is really reasonable and it gets here fast. Like, I want to say that this all got to me within a week, but I'll put everything in the description box below and you can check her out. So I am going to go and head to the gym, get a little bit of a workout in, and then tonight it's a little chilly, so I'm going to make a soup. I'm going to do a little bit of a vegetable soup for dinner and bake some cookies, some chocolate chip cookies. I'm a little bit in my baking era lately. If you saw my pie I baked for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do that. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to the barn, so I'll take you guys with me. It is colder, but it's still sunny, and I think it's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, so hopefully it's not too cold. And also I'm going to clean my riding boots with you guys. I have had a couple of comments on my video asking me for a video on how I clean my dressage boots, and I am a little bit type A OCD in terms of cleaning. I always, as soon as I get home, I clean things. I put them in the little bags so that they're kept well. I do keep things well maintained, and my dressage boots are Patrie boots. I love them and I've had them for years, and I really believe that if you keep up with cleaning and leather care on your saddles, your bridles, your boots, they will last you years. So I am going to put that in today's video just because I've had a couple of requests of how I clean my boots. And I feel like this could be perfect because the last lesson I had, had rained the day before and it was very, very wet and soggy in the arena. So I haven't cleaned them since then, which is unlike me, but as I said, it's been an absolute crazy, crazy week. So they're probably perfect because I would say they're very muddy and dirty. So I will take you through the process of that and just how I clean them. So as requested by a couple of you guys, I have sat down to clean my dressage boots. Usually I do this out on the balcony. We have a big balcony, but it's freezing outside, so I'm not going to do it out there. I'm going to do it inside, and I thought, you know, it's the end of Christmas, so I thought I would do it in front of our Christmas tree. First off, I thought I would go through some of the products that I have done in the past and what I'm doing now. First, when I started riding, I was told to use mink oil, and it actually really does work well. The mink oil, I just got it off Amazon, and I used that forever. It's just really easy. It's like a wax type thing, and it's really great because it does preserve the leather, and I think it waterproofs it as well. So mink oil is really great. It's really cheap. It's on Amazon if you want to use that. When I went to a local tack store here, I actually got sold on the Antares, I think is how you say it. They are a saddlery brand. I think they have saddles and bridles and all that sort of stuff. And the girl that worked there actually recommended this oil. I did try it on my boots a while back when I first got it. I don't think it's great for boots. It is really great. I use it, as you can see, I've used it. I use it on my bridles and my reins, and I think it does really well with them. If you lather it with the oil and then leave it, I feel like it really softened up my reins and my bridles, but I don't think I would use this on boots. And now to what I actually use on my boots. It's the Cadillac Shoe Expert's Choice. It's boot and shoe leather lotion. So it looks like this guy. I have been using this, and I got this from the Horse Connection. That's in Bedford, yeah. And it cleans, polishes, protects, and conditions, and it's for all colors of leather. So I use this guy, and I love it. It's nearly empty. I've used it that much. This is by far, out of all these, is this guy. It shines it takes off the dirt, it's very easy to use, so this is the one that I'm going to use today. And then when it comes to the tools, I just use a microfiber cloth. You can get a pack of these from Amazon as well. I have a little hard sponge that I use to get into the nooks and crannies of the boots, and then I have just a little mini boot brush that I use as well. And of course, don't forget rubber gloves. You can get a pack of these really cheap on Amazon. Do not clean, I wouldn't suggest cleaning any tack boots or anything without putting rubber gloves on, just because of the lotion and the oil, your hands will get very slippery. So as I mentioned before, I'm usually OCD. I usually clean my boots as soon as I get home. I had a late lesson last time, came home, and then my week just got crazy, and it was muddy and rainy that day of the lesson. So I'm assuming these boots are going to be really muddy, but let's see. Oh, they're not too bad. They're a lot cleaner than I thought. They're not as muddy as I thought they were going to be. Oh, other thing, do not forget to put a towel down. So always like get an old towel that you don't really use for anything and just put it down just to protect your floor. This one's a little worse, but that's okay. So the first thing I do that any dressage rider will probably tell you not to do is the bottoms of my boots are always the muddiest, and I will just wash them with water with like a brush. I will get into the cracks and like wash the bottom just with like warm water and a little bit of soap. A lot of people will say don't wet your riding boots, but as long as it doesn't get on the leather, I think it's completely fine. So I'm just going to wash off the bottom of the boots and then I'll come back. Okay, so bottoms have been cleaned, so just make sure that they're dry. And if you get water on any of the leather, then just make sure that you've washed the water off, that you've wiped the water off. So next up, we're just going to put on our gloves. And so I know that there's probably more a detailed way of cleaning your boots, but this works for me. It's quick, it takes like 10 minutes. So all I do is I grab the leather lotion, and I generously put it, like I'll just put like a line here and down here. I'll just put like a pretty good amount over the boot, and then I'll just rub it in with my rubber gloves. And just make sure you're getting in. If you have zippers, make sure you're getting into the zipper part, and just with your fingers, like just get into it. I even put it on the heel. I like to make sure that my boots are nice and shiny, so I get it into the heel. Make sure you get your fingernails into around the edges as well. And then we'll set that one over, and then we'll do the next one, same thing. This is probably way too much, but this is how I like to do it. If you guys clean your boots differently, comment down below how you clean yours, or any products. If there's products here that I don't know about or that you use that you love, comment them down below, and I can always try. I always love recommendations. And then I set that one aside, and then the last part, I grab my brush, and I go through and get through any of like the little nooks and crannies, like around the base of the foot. I get into my zipper, and I just get into little places that you can't get with your hands. But again, especially if you have patent leather boots, don't go too rough with the boot brush, and make sure that your boot brush, like this is quite soft, so make sure it's not too harsh or it's going to scratch your boots. So I have quite a big zipper at the back. I got this put in. These boots didn't come with zippers, so I got these put in by my boot guy. So I like to get in a lot in the zipper. And then once you know that you've gotten into all the nooks and crannies and that they're nicely lathered, I put them to the side and I let that sink in for about 5 minutes. And then when it's done after 5 minutes, then I will go over with the microfiber cloth and just rub any of the excess oil that is left on the boots. And then that's it, guys. So they're nice and shiny. These are quite old boots. They're not going to be crazy shiny, but a lot cleaner than they were. And that's it. That takes like 10 minutes. And I've been doing this routine, as I said, every time I finish my lesson, I like to come home and just quickly clean them, just because I think having dirt, especially in the summertime, and sweat and horsehair is not good for them. So I just bring it out. It takes 10 minutes and I put them back in. And then after I've cleaned them, I will always put them back in a padded boot bag. And I put my little, I don't know what you call these, but these are from Ariats, and they just keep your boots nice and in place. So they just keep your boots in a good shape. And then I always recommend a good padded boot bag just to keep your boots in. Mine's from Ariat. I've had it forever. I love this boot bag, but I know you can get them anywhere. Like I know Lemure, like you can get them anywhere. So I really suggest keeping your boots in a nice padded bag. So that was it, guys. Boots are nice and clean and ready for our lesson tomorrow. If you have any other things that you'd like me to go through, like things like tack or any other horse related things, I'm completely happy to do it. The reason why I want to take you through the boot cleaning is I've had 2 or 3 comments from people asking me to do a dressage boot cleaning video. So if there is something else that you would like to know or for me to show you, I'd be happy to do it. So just comment down below if there is something.